Que rollo, mi raza, welcome back to a brand new video. So I'm sorry if the quality of this video is gonna be filmed with two cameras, just because I don't really have somebody to record me right now. So it's a lot easier using my older camera because it has a fold-up screen. So this is why I'm using my G7X right now, and hopefully later somebody comes and they can record me with the better camera. But the thing is, I can't see my screen. And guys, I'm sorry, I don't want you guys to think that this channel is just gonna be building houses. You know, it's actually been a lot of fun. But thank God, ya va quedando, you know. So we're pretty much almost done building the ADU. I just decided to grab the camera and let's record a truck video. And this is not going to be any ordinary video. This is going to be, we are going to be attempting to swapping my OG 2.0. We are going to be removing the V6 and be attempting to throw a brand new engine. I don't know exactly what we're going to be throwing in there just yet. Pretty much lo que se me atraviese, I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. And I don't have an engine right now, so I'm pretty much just going to pull this out and then just try to get one with the next like 2-3 days. So I just don't know if this is all going to be one video, two videos. I don't know how long they're going to be. But like I said, we are going to be attempting to pull out this V6, which I don't think it should be a problem. I think almost about a year ago I was working on a swap on one of my other GMCs that a lot of you guys might be confused what happened to it, but I did end up giving it to el compa Lalo. No más que mi compa Lalo has not finished it, so that's why we haven't been recording it, if you guys are wondering where it's at, you know. So I pretty much just gave it to mi compa Lalo. All he really needs is a transmission and a drive shaft, pero no se lo ha puesto mi compa Lalo, so that's why you guys have not seen it. So that's pretty much stuck at his house. But I did buy that truck as a shell. Yo le metí un 6.0 and I pretty much did it all myself. Nomás, the only difference is que ahí ya era pretty much la pura shell. There was no engine. So I pretty much just got the new engine and I kind of just se lo tumbé in there. So I guess I haven't really pulled out an engine, I guess you can say. But you live and you learn, right? And I think that's the best part about my job, you know. So we are, like I said, we are going to be attempting to pull out the V6. Like I said, I've never done it. Pero pues I don't think it should be too hard. Yeah, putting it on, I think that's a lot easier because like I said, we did go ahead and throw a 6.0 on the other GMC. It was an older model truck though. Pero pues yeah, with a couple of help with some other buddies, we did get it to crank. No más que we never use it we never put it to a test on the street just because we didn't have that transmission, and then I gave it away to el compa Lalo for him to finish it. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the setup, and I'm gonna show you guys what we got going on. So check it out, guys. This is the setup. Pretty much we got the OG, and I already went ahead and lifted it up and all that good stuff. We have it right next to my orange Justice clone. You know, these trucks are the ones that have been the most abandoned, and for no reason. This one works totally fine. I just haven't had the time to really take it out, so the battery died. And then this one, you guys know, or you guys might not know if you guys have not been keeping up with some of the videos, this one actually we did blow the engine. So this is a V6. This is still in here. It's a V6, but lo tronamos. Real quick, I am having a little pizza before we get started. And about a year ago, I went ahead and I bought this cherry picker. I bought it brand new at Harbor Freight. Pero pues ya nomás lo usé una vez, and it's just been at my compa Lalo's house. I totally forgot I had it, so I just picked it up last night and decided to let's attempt to pull out the engine, you know. Freaking tires, the intros are all freaking, man, they're gonna need it polished. They're all dirty, están enterrados. I don't even know the tires are still any good. And as you guys can see, I am working on dirt and all this freaking nasty stuff, and there's a bunch of thorns, you know. And it's funny because I have a bunch of concrete at my new place, but I'm just scared that when I start taking out the engine, a bunch of oil is gonna come out and mess up the new concrete. So I decided to do it here, and I am using these pieces of wood so I could go under there. No más que, man, there's a bunch of freaking ants, and these are black ants, red ants. They have look at this, right next to the truck as well. Hopefully I don't end up in the hospital. Hopefully they don't attack me. But yeah, this is what we're working with. Like I said, it sucks because I would like somebody to be behind the camera and show you guys exactly how I'm doing it. But nobody is home, so I pretty much gotta do it. Pretty much gonna start taking stuff off, and then hopefully when somebody comes and they can record me, then I'll go ahead and explain. But it's pretty much common sense, guys. There's just pretty much just bolts. So what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be getting rid of I'm pretty sure there is a lot of different ways to do it. I know the professionals do not even need to get rid of the grill or the radiator support or the hood. but I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of them just to not mess them up, because I know the truck is super filthy, but it pretty much is, it has a wet paint job, except como les digo, no le he lavado, you know. I pretty much just washed it once after its paint job, so I just don't want to mess anything up. So I'm gonna be removing the grill. Shouldn't be too hard. I think it's just these 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest are clips. They're pretty much clips. And it's crazy, man, because I have never took off this grill, I don't think, on this truck, but I just remember it from my other truck from a lot of years ago. I would take it on and off. Yeah, the radiator support is pretty much the same thing. There's tornillos we gotta take off. Yeah, después hopefully somebody gets here before we start with the fun stuff. And then I'm just gonna start disconnecting the hoses. For example, I'm gonna disconnect here. You just pinch it, pull it out. And what I like about the V6 is that it's pretty much a small block, you know, so I might not even have to remove the hood. It might just be able to come out, but I think I'm gonna be attempting to remove it off with the tranny as well. So I am gonna get rid of the hood, I think, and all this stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of space I could work with, and this model year as well. So that these model years las hicieron con mucho espacio aquí. So es lo bueno. So let's start disconnecting. This is the fun part. So real quick before we start, and the best part about all this is back then when I first started hitting on YouTube, man, I used to do everything with wrenches, and now we got some Milwaukee and make life a lot easier. And these should be a 10, just like that. See, so big ass difference. We should be able to finish very fast. If you guys remember me using the wrench and the ratchets, you guys are some OGs, man. Shout out to you guys. And it should be out just like that. Boom. And now we just gotta separate everything so we know what goes where. But some of them, look, looks like it doesn't even, that wasn't even the OEM one, but it's all good. It was working right. So now that they're off, these are the clips that I was talking about. I don't know if you guys can see right there. There's all the clips. You just pull it slowly. We don't want to mess it up. Boom, here it is. These are the clips. It should be about 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. And now this is how the truck should look already. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. This is the progress so far. Man, shout out to my mom. You guys can't see, but she got me these headlamps. It's 2 of them. My daughter's borrowing the other one while she's playing. She gave them to me for Father's Day. I don't know if you guys seen that vlog on her channel. And man, they are putting in work. I'm not just using this lamp, I also got this one. But if I turn it on, pretty much it gets super, I guess it balances out from this angle. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys the progress. You know, we just went ahead and removed the radiator support completely. I did go inside for some more lunch, by the way, and we did take off the upper lip for the upper bumper, just to not scratch it. But yeah, man, finally we got all this room to play. And like I said, don't come at me. I know the professionals probably do not have to get rid of all that, but I don't think it's necessary to get rid of the hood anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start. These are all the hoses. The good thing is that it's fresh, so I remember where everything goes. Hopefully we could go look at some engines tomorrow, maybe bring one through. And now it's time to finally start actually unplugging stuff from the engine. So we got rid of the intake, we disconnected the battery. By the way, it's the most important thing to do. And then yeah, and we did get some leaks from the coolant and from the I believe that is engine oil or tranny oil. I'm not an expert, pero pues ahí vamos. So let's start getting rid of this thing.
Aguas. Faltan los cables.
Miren, se dejó caer la greña el guapo y el mecánico.
¿Qué le vamos a desconectar ahí?
Este pinche Johnny sabe hacerle de todo. Yo creo poquito vaporú, miren. Con poquito vaporú quedaba.
Ahí quedó.
Miren.
Venga tu madre, sí trae cable.
Chulo, coléctala que todavía sirve, güey.
¿Qué pues? No, viejo, ya ocupa de nuevo.
Miren, pues mi raza. So you guys see, it is nighttime. It was a couple of days later. I kind of stopped working on the truck a little bit just because I would get busy. I had other things to do. And the freaking heat, man, was killing us. So I'll pretty much just work on it from 6 p.m. to like 8 p.m. You know, but I wasn't sure if I want to leave the tranny in there because the tranny is working. I wasn't sure if I want to leave the tranny in there and just pull out the engine, or if it was easier to pull it out with the tranny. And it's crazy because I took everything apart to leave the tranny in there, but last minute it came with the engine, so it was easy, you know. But we're all gonna be keeping the same tranny, and it turns out that my boy Johnny was picking up a customer's truck out here that he's gonna be painting, and he's taking it back over there. On his way back home, I told him if he could come through and help me pull this out because he knows a lot more. And man, honestly, if it wasn't for him, I don't know if I would have been able to done this. But shout out to el compa Johnny, compa Chulo, and me, man. We got it done, so we pretty much just gotta go shopping. And for this new heart, and we'll pretty much get the ball going. But I'll go ahead and pick up the camera tomorrow and show you guys a little bit during the daytime. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys that it is fresh. We just did it right now. Yeah, tomorrow just go ahead and show you guys, and then we'll go shopping for a new engine, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so it's the next morning, and like I said, I was going to go ahead and show you guys because last night it was a little bit dark, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Pues todo el jale pretty much listo last night. But like I said, here in the new city where I moved into, man, it's been over 100 degrees every single day, so it's too hot to be working out here. So I pretty much just come out here, work like at 6 to 8, ya cuando baja el sol. But check it out guys, we finally got the little V6 out. Like I said, the 4060, we are going to be using it. It should still work. You know, nomás que todos los fluids, yeah, it leaked them out. So we are going to be adding new fluids. And then if you guys come over on this side, I tried my best to take care of the wiring harness, just in case, you know, salía ahí otra V6 barata. And I actually see me ofrecieron una for $600. But I'm just like, is it really worth it? I think for another, well, like $1,000, I think we could just pretty much get a V8. So this wiring harness, it still is good. Nomás que ya no me va a servir because it is for the V6. Yeah, we are going to be needing the new wiring harness. Except I don't want to pull it out until I have my new motor here with my new harness. So I pretty much get an idea of what goes plugged in where. But yeah, check it out, man. Look, drive shaft. We did have to disconnect the drive shaft. Shout out to my compa Johnny. If you guys come a little bit down, you guys will see all the way in the back that we did have to disconnect it from the diff. So there's the drive shaft. That's gonna still be working. And then another thing, I did just go ahead and chop off the mufflers just because they're in my way. And if you guys look, I still was running my OEM cats. You see, so if any of you guys know where I can sell these, or if anybody buys them, you guys can have them. Or if anybody needs them, you guys can have them for the low. You know, like I said, professional mechanics, they probably would have just unscrewed them up. See, but I mean, we're like watches, we don't care. So I just freaking chopped it up in 3 pieces. And we are going to be adding long tube headers to our new engine. So that's why we're not worried about it. This is trash. And either way, they are for the V6. So they're no good. So I just chopped them off in order to get to a couple of bolts here for the tranny. You know, and like I said, at first I wasn't sure if I was going to go ahead and leave the tranny in there or take it out. So I pretty much unbolted the whole tranny all around on this side too. But the only ones I couldn't reach were the upper top ones. See, so todavía faltaba one. Y aquí I believe está otro. Aquí está otro. And then it was missing this top one. My boy Johnny said this is the hardest one to get to. But luckily I didn't have it. But I still couldn't get to these two. So pretty much all I need for this tranny to fall apart is just to get rid of these two. Y ya la tranny va a salir. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, I want to leave the tranny in there, pero no se pudo. And then right here I did go ahead and take out the 3 from the flex plate and the torque converter as well. But I did everything while it was still inside the truck. Like I said, I wanted to leave the tranny in there just to not unplug anything else. But se vino con todo y todo, so we're like, all right, you know, I think it'll be a lot easier to connect it up here and drop it in there together. So one more time, we're going to be using this same tranny, and we're going to be picking up a motor right now. Actually, you guys will see that in the next vlog. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And then this is what it looks like, man. It's crazy. I can't believe I pulled it off, but like I said, I wouldn't have done it without Johnny. Y también we did have to get rid of the front bumper just because the engine hoist, the V6 was too deep in there, and then the bumper was hitting with this right here. So we pretty much just did have to get rid of the front bumper. I didn't want to, but it wasn't too hard. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Gonna go ahead and take a thumbnail pic real quick. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this small little vlog. But I think it was really entertaining. Like I said, for you guys, they might be short, but it did take a total of three day process, you know. But yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned, because once we're done with this bad boy, like I said, all it's really missing is its new V8 engine, and then just its airbags, and then its big intros. But slowly but surely we're getting there. That being said, make sure you guys smash the like button so I know that you guys are enjoying these vlogs. Comment down your guys' opinions. If you're new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe to not miss out. We are going to be having this bad boy running soon. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.